The phone's staying. Yay! Hello, my name is Andrea, and today, on the fourth or fifth attempt of me making this video, I am going to create an original tag. I imagined like thunderclaps or, big swelling music, but apparently not. But okay, so in case you don't know the news, a few weeks back there was an American trapped in a British bookshop in London for 2 hours after closing time. How he got trapped in there, no one knows. And no one knows. I don't think he's going to tell us. But, and it got me thinking. Because I think if most bookish people, whether you are a reader, a reviewer, a blogger, a vlogger, if you're part of this community, that is like a dream come true. And I didn't understand why people were like, oh, how terrible for him. How can he go on? So I started thinking about it, and I made questions. I made 5 in total. They're very easy to answer, I hope, and you can either go incredibly sensible with your answers, or you can go as really off the wall answers as possible. I will be trying to answer them mostly off the wall, but I will be quite talking through my sensible answers as well. And oh, I need a name for the tag. I've never thought of that. Yes. The trapped in a bookshop tag. Yes, that's what we're calling this, people. Here and now we've just decided. We could have decided something really stupid like the mad frog tag. But no, let's do the trapped in a bookshop tag. Okay, just so you're aware, people, I will be tagging people at the end of this. But if you want to do this video, you are more than welcome to. Just either leave a video response down below with your answers to your questions, or you can tweet the Bookish Brits or myself. Again, the Twitter handles are down below, so we know and we will watch, and because I'm always curious. I'm always curious of what the answers to these questions are. So, are we ready? Are we set? I need to stand up. Unfortunately, you're on a huge pile of books, so I have to slouch, and I can't get any more on there. And I want you to show you my amazing view. Look, it's a copycat. Get it? Yeah, sorry, I had to diffuse the tension before. It gets really tense. Okay. Question 1. You decide to go into a bookshop at the very last minute to grab something. 5 minutes later, as you're about to make your exit, the front door is locked. You cannot find the fire emergency exit. You are stuck. You are trapped in the bookshop. Which bookshop are you trapped in? Now, if I'm being totally and utterly sensible, it would be my local bookshop, which is just up the road. Because I'm in there constantly. It's stupid how many times I'm in there. However, if, as I'm answering these slightly off the wall, it would be like the biggest bookshop in the world, or the biggest bookshop in London. No, not in London, because I'm quite close to London. And it's a bit... I feel like I'm always going to London into bookshops recently. Doing bookie eventy stuff and blogger meetups and so on and so forth. So, it would be somewhere like, Cardiff or Glasgow. I don't know why I said Glasgow like that. Glasgow. Again, sorry for offending you lovely people, if I offended you. But I think it'd be New York. I would like to go and be trapped in a place in New York, because I adore New York. I adore it. I've only been there for a few days, a few years back, and I just adore it. I think New York is so brilliant, and I would love to be in New York. And also the cool American editions. Can you imagine me? I would walk out this bookshop with like 100 copies of Harry Potter in all the American editions and going, mine! Like some mad, insane, very hyper fanboy, which, that's not a bad thing, I don't think. Anyway, question 2 of this question. Before you entered the bookshop, you picked up 3 items. These items will help you survive the night. What are these items you picked up? Again, sensible would be phone, wallet, and keys. I always carry those 3 things when I leave where I live. Slightly off the bat, as I'm going off the answers, my first one would be, of course, my phone, fully charged, because I will be videoing and vlogging and tweeting and vining and showing the awesomeness of my evening. And also phoning the people up just to say, I'm not going to be here, I'm stuck in this building. My second one would be a duvet. I'm sorry, a duvet is a must if you're trapped inside a bookshop, because I imagine it being not only cold, but reading is awesome in a duvet. Free, I was supposed to be light, like some sort of light switch, like, you know, a torch or a lit candle. That's not a fine hazard at all, walking around a bookshop with a lit candle. Oh yeah. But yeah, I think it'd be those three. And for those of you who turn around and say, what about food and drink? Most bookshops that I'm aware of have a coffee area, like a Costco or a Starbucks. And I'm pretty sure if it's the biggest bookshop in where I am, there would be a book of how to use a coffee machine. So that's an hour of my evening killed trying to figure it out. Question 3. One of the main things you decide to do in your bookshop is to make a book fort. It's a must. It has to be done. Which other genres you go to create your book fort, and which other genres you don't go to because you plan to read in those genres when you make the book fort. This is so easy. It's stupid. The genres I go to build the book fort would be all the genres I don't like. So non-fiction. So non-fiction, horror, you know, mind, body and hell reference, you know, all the stuff that it's kind of not in fiction. It's like upstairs, because I don't read them. I don't like reading non-fiction. I find non-fiction is it's kind of hard work to read a non-fiction book and enjoy it, because it's hard work. I don't know why. It always feels very stuffy. With reading the genres, it would be YA. YA is not a genre, I know, but you know, YA, fantasy, paranormal, crime, maybe even a bit of adult fiction. But yeah, but mostly YA. YA and crime. Some crime books, not all of them, but some. Anyway, ooh, we need to get up to 7 minutes. Right, better speed this along then. Question 4. You get a phone call. Help is on the way. Security are coming to lock you out. Lock you out? Break you out. What time do they turn up, and what time do you want them to turn up? Now, this is a double question because, knowing my luck, security will come within 2 hours of me being locked in. So if the store closes at 9, they'll be there at 11. Because that is my rotten luck. Or within 5 minutes of realising their mistake. It'll be either one extreme or the other. Ideally, it would be either very, very early on or very, very late on. So within 5 minutes or at 6:30 in the morning. Because there's no point them coming out. There's no point them coming at like 2 in the morning and going, we've locked you, we're letting you out, we're free, because still you've got all this stuff to go. And plus at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, if you're in a city you don't really know very well, you don't know it, you'll get mugged. And plus I don't like the idea of trying to call a taxi. I'm sorry, I read far too much crime and watch far too much scary programs. You know? You always be safe. And 5th and final question. Look! We're there. You are saved. You are rescued. Helicopters are flying overhead. The media wants to talk to you about your traumatizing ordeal. You have a foil blanket wrapped around you because, you know, you're about to fall into a book coma and the shock of it all. And as an apology, the bookshop in question, decides to give you 5 books as an apology. Which 5 books do you go for? Now, if I was really, really nasty, I would go for the most expensive books I could think of. But I wouldn't. It'll probably be the books I pick up I'm going to read. And at the present moment in time, that ranges from the latest Kathy Reichs book, which is Bones Never Lie. I love Kathy Reichs. I love her. Probably a Harry Potter edition. You know, just because. Oh, this is actually harder than I thought. I thought this would be the most easiest question. It's not. Probably The Art of Frozen. I'm always have this weird thing about reading books about, you know, the art of films and TV shows. Like, you probably can see, oh, you can't actually, I raised it really high up. I've got Harry Potter, Marvel, and Up, and a few others, so that's 3. I don't know. I think I'd ask Twitter. I think I'd go on Twitter and go, what book should I get? What book should I read? And see what Twitter suggests to me. Because they'll probably pick books I would never think of, like The Secret History by Donna Tartt, or... oh, quite a few. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that there. I think I'd say I'll let Twitter decide. Let Twitter be the judge. It'd be like X Factor, but with books. And that'd be so much better. And that's it. Those are the 5 questions. I'll put the questions down below. I bet you guys will probably do them much better than I do in a rush. Oh, I realised I've just got to do tags. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Because I want to do cool people. But I want really cool answers, like really quite zany answers. So let's have a think. Who could I do? Well, anyone on the Bookish Brits channel can do it. I know Caroline said she might, so there you go. That's a non-word. Let's think. I know who they are. It's really creepy. They all came to me at once. So let's start, okay? So Stevie from Sable Court, John from, I don't know how you say your YouTube name, Obelisk? I'll just link you and I'll probably tweet you to let you know you've been tagged. Amy from Shout at Me, Ben from Benjamin of Tomes, Cassie from Dark Readers / the Bitter Productions, Luke from Luke Lane Reads. I know he's in Australia, so I know he won't do it yet, but I just like the idea of giving it to him. I lost count. That's Stevie, John, Amy, Ben, Luke. That's 6. They're all British. Should I do some to American or Canadian or Australian? Okay, I'm just going to throw these 2 out here. I know these people would never do it because they're too popular and too powerful in the book blogging community, but I also tag Reagan and Christine. Reagan is from the Peruse Project and Christine is from Poland and Banana Books. That's going to be the skin of just me putting that face thing. Anyway, I really would like to see you guys do this video, so if you guys do, please let me know. Please tweet. The links are down below. I hope you have a really good day and I hope you enjoy the book that you are reading. So, bye guys. Why do I end it like that? Why? What does this mean? Someone tell me. Bye.